People who live in a campground in Webster say they're being forced out of the place they've called home for years.
Yeah, this comes after a judge ruled the campground was unsafe to live in. The Webster family campground is on Douglas Road in Webster. Boston 25 News reporter Crystal Haynes tells us residents are scrambling now to find a place to live as the entire case heads to court.
I've been on the Section 8 wait list for 6.5 years with autistic sons. And this is where I'm at. And as of Sunday, I'm going to be in my car with my sons.
Dawn Elfman and her 3 sons, the youngest, 5 years old, have lived at the Webster family campground since June. Monday, she was among the more than a dozen families told they'd have to leave after a judge deemed that property uninhabitable.
I live here perfectly safe with my 3 sons. And there has never been an issue where it has been unclean, unsafe.
The town of Webster brought this issue to court after they say the health department found numerous violations, including raw sewage, lack of hot water, and excessive debris.
The town can't really, with any credibility, say that we didn't know that these health and other violations existed.
Campsite owner Michael Finnemore was ordered to find the year-round residents a place to live within 48 hours of the decision and address the violations, which he disputes.
What businesses of the town of Webster, how these people want to live. They're not complaining to the town. Not one of them made a complaint to the town that they have unhealthy conditions here.
Webster Town Administrator Richard Lamont tells me the judge visited the campsite himself and described the conditions as horrific. He says Finnemore has been in violation of health code and zoning laws in town for more than a decade, but they have never acted.
I don't know. I don't know why the town has not pursued these to its fullest extent in years past. But, you know, when these were brought to my attention, simply couldn't ignore them.
It's a legal tug-of-war with dozens as casualties. Danielle White's son has homecoming this weekend. Instead, his parents are wondering if they'll even be able to stay in his school district.
And we always said, you know what, no matter what happens, we'll have a roof over our head. Well, that don't mean jack squat when you have nowhere to put your home now.
Michael Finnemore says that he plans to appeal this decision or at least stay it. He'll be in Worcester Housing Court on Friday morning. Reporting in Webster, I'm Crystal Haynes for your local station, Boston 25 News.